It's 2026 and it almost feels like a whole new era to me. And somewhere it does make sense because in numerology, I'm not big in it, but I see everyone talking about it right now. It's year one. And 2025 was year 9. So we're really starting a new cycle. And I feel like that's really what it feels like. And that's also the reason why starting to live cyclical is a perfect moment. Like taking it more serious, starting to really find how you can live cyclical. And I'm gonna take you with me in this video or audio, how you listen it, in how you can start living more cyclical in 2026. Because if we're looking at cycles, then we find out that actually everything is cyclical. Like seasons come back every quarter. We have the moon cycles that happens every like 28 days. We have our menstrual cycle, one of the biggest that happens every month. And yeah, if we start living more and more linear, what happened like the past years, I think, for some reason, then we find that that actually doesn't make sense at all. And I feel like this year, like something is happening. It's like we're all waking up more, or our bodies are waking up. And it's not possible anymore to ignore it. And maybe you feel it too. Like that some things just don't make sense to do it that way, to always be more productive and do more, be more, work harder. Hey, you had a goal, you reached the goal, and you're already working towards the next goal. And here, yeah, if you feel like, okay, that doesn't work for me, or everyone seems to run harder, like society is pushing me in this 9 to 5 rhythm, and I can't anymore, then this is me telling you that you are not weird. You're actually very much more in tune with your body than everyone else. So it's a good thing. It's only that we never have learned how to truly live with our cycle or with the cycles and with the seasons. And it is actually possible. But yeah, you have to take a step back from everything that's happening around you and how everyone thinks they should do things. Because we think a lot and we tend to feel too less. Well, feeling more and letting our bodies lead the way is such a simple solution to feeling more connected to yourself and through life in general. So if we're looking at all the linear productivity methods, maybe you tried all things to be more productive, to get more done in less time, then you're actually still running like on a survival-based pattern. And survival in the body always shows up as, like a body that doesn't fully function properly, like a body that feels unsafe. And a body that feels unsafe, that shuts down. Like when you restore safety in the body by starting living more through your body instead of only thinking in your head, then when that safety restores, you start to be more creative. Your libido starts to get coming back. Your cycle is more better. Like everything around you starts to get more easy. Instead that you're always trying to run and run and run, and you never seem to find the solution to where you're actually going. Like there's this urgency in your body often. Like if you don't listen to it, the world is gonna explode. Like if you don't do it, who is gonna do it? There's always something you put on your shoulders. Well, in the end, whatever. Like what happens really if you let go for it? And looking at letting go, also, if we look at seasons, there is a time for letting go. Like the whole autumn or fall is created to let go. The seasons, the nature has flourished, And it's time to start a new cycle. We have to let go of the old to start something new. And this is what you might feel at this point as well, because we're mid-winter. We're literally in the midst of winter. I don't look wintry at all, of course, here in Bali. But like I know, like right now in the Netherlands, it's fully snowing. Like the snow is, I feel I've never been so much in the last 10 years or so. So like even this season of winter shows you it's really time to slow down. Winter season is not for new actions, new goals, new projects, new big things. It is actually for nurturing, for rooting in your power, for reflection, for cocooning and hibernation. And once you start to see that pattern, it comes back every year, you will feel more trust. You feel more trust to actually slow down, because you always know there's gonna be another new cycle of spring and summer where you actually can flourish, where you actually can use your energy, where your energy comes naturally, when your ideas and everything flows more naturally. Like there's so many things that align more when you just let it unfold. Lots of people, women, are always looking for answers. Like, I don't know how this goes. I don't get it anymore. I need to find new answers. Well, actually, answers should come to you. When you start, letting go and move through the different phases, you can easily find, or let the thing be found by you. No, that's not right how I say it right now. You know what I mean. Like the thing finds you, that's what I'm saying. What you actually need. Like you can't force alignment. And what's happening right now is that more and more women start burning out. We start forcing and always need to do more and better. And I feel like you're also here feeling that doesn't work anymore. And it's also, one of the reasons why I created like my own cyclical journal. Like a cyclical journal that truly aligns you with yourself at the seasons within you, and discovers, it lets you discover more of you. It's a journal that's not linear. It's not every week the same, every day the same. It's really like through the 4 phases of your own cycle that you can discover, that you can find like, hey, not everything is the same each week, each month, each quarter. And so within the macro cycles, like the seasons, is your micro cycle, your own cycle, which makes more sense. And once you start living through that cycle, through the cycles, start living cyclical, things will really fall into place. And it's what I'm saying, like that urgency, that jittery feeling like you never do enough, you never have reached the goal, it can always be more or better, that disappears. Because you know there's a time for new things and there's a time for letting go. And that's nature. There's always the cycle of life, and that cycle that shows you where you need to go or what you need to leave behind. So now in winter periods, if you're feeling like, oh my God, the new year has started and I need to go like put on a list with 600 new habits and I need to change, new year, new me, then maybe this is a moment to slow down more and say, hey, I don't have to figure it all out yet. I don't have to take big action yet. I just can go inwards more, let my nervous system calm down so the answers come to me, and from there on, I start moving in alignment. Again, alignment can't be forced. You can't force alignment. And that's why lots of people tend to have troubles with adjusting, because we're so used to always that jittery feeling, like the fireworks, everything needs to be big and bold and brave. But in the end, it's really about slowing down. It's about the little nudges and the whispers that are always there, but you can't hear them. because there's always too much going on around you. So take the winter period, take today, take this month, the winter, the beginning of 2026, serious, to start living cyclical and to start listening to your own inner seasons, your own inner nature. Because it's easier than you actually think. You only have to truly commit to start listening. That's the first step. And I'll encourage you to start doing that. If you are interested in really tracking everything, then I'll put my cyclical CEO journal in the show notes, and you can always find it there. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.